Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Sam of SG1, coming at you for another Transformers transformation review thingy. Yes, and here we are. And as you can see with your eyes, we are taking a look at 2001's Robots in Disguise. Ruination, yes, the Decepticons, as they're called in the show. As you can see, they're just recolours of G1 Combaticons, yes. And this was actually the first team I managed to complete. Would you believe it? The leader of the bunch, we have Mega Octane, we have Armorhide, we have Movo, Rollbar, and Rotor. Yes, lovely names. So what we'll do is we'll take them all off to the side, and we'll take a look at Movo first, and who is a really nice space shuttle with added boosters on. Now everybody wonders why the Combaticons had a space shuttle rather than a Jetfire, even though they're supposed to be military vehicles. But you can imagine that they're transporting it. Because it fits on there quite nicely, even though it'd be a bit bigger. But it's one of those things. It's G1, let it go. But this is Robots in Disguise one, and it's a very nice shuttle. It's got these like re-entry marks along there, which is pretty cool. Not on the front though, but it's still a pretty cool addition. You got these extra guns there that you could also imagine that they're extra boosters. So we'll just take those off for now. He's the only one out of the bunch that you can't put his hand blaster on as well in vehicle mode. So we'll just take those off. And there is a shuttle. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that's better. I've a massive coffin fit there. That's lovely. We've got tampered Decepticon symbols on there, which is very nice. Just your basic space shuttle. And not a lot of robot kibble, which is nice. He's got wheels. He does roll. Not too well, but, it does roll. It's pretty cool. Not much detail going on. A nice cockpit going on there, although these don't want to fit tightly. And if you've seen the Combaticons, they transform exactly the same way. So you flip that down, pull them apart, rotate those back, and then you split the nose cone thus. Actually, no, you raise it up first, then you split it, which becomes his arms, and you rotate them round, and you get the front of the nose cone, which become his hands, and, go with it. There it is. He's got no sticker detail on him. I wonder if Toy Hacks will eventually do a set for these guys, because they're pretty cool, but I mean, he's lacking like a Decepticon symbol here and there, and just some detail. He's a bit lacking. You can give him his guns again in his... Oh, well, first of all, articulation. He can rotate his arms 360 degrees. They're on ball joints, I think, and he can move them out. And he can twist his wrist, but it's all for transformation, really. Ball joints in G1. You got the... Let's see if we can zoom that in. There you go, you can see it. Takara 2001, made in China. So you can give him his guns in robot mode as well. So you can just put these on these little pegs here, and you can raise them up. I like to just give them a slight incline like that. It gives it a bit different look. And he comes with this nice white blaster with a side-mounted clip, which is pretty cool. If fits in any hand, we'll give him it in his right hand. And there is, what's he called? Movar. Pretty fucking cool. Let's have a look at his face. We didn't look at his face. Like I say, it's exactly the same mould as Vortex. Exactly. There's no change, just the paints. So yeah, very nice. So that's Movo. No, stay on there, you twat. There you go. You can stand over there. Next, we're going to take a look at Rollbar, or Swindle, who transforms into a FMC XR311 combat support vehicle. Yes, and he's got a nice little GP thing going on. He's got a real unique Jeep mode. Like I say, it's not a Willis Jeep like he is in the cartoon. But yeah, he's, like I say, a FMC, which is pretty cool. Comes with his guns on top there, so you can have a turret and stuff. Nice Tampa Decepticon symbol on the back there, which is very nice. It would be nice to one on the front, but And again, hardly any robot kill, but you can see his chest and stuff going on there. And you've got some legal flumsham blum. And there we go. So we'll just take his gun off. You can position the... you got the nice windscreen going on there. You can position it down just like in real life. You can put that down. And you got some nice seats going on there. No steering wheel or anything. But it's pretty cool. So to transform it, you just pull that down, rotate that round, flip that back up, rotate that round, and then you pull out his arms. You pull out his arms, come on, there we are. And there we go, come on. And there he is, in his robot mode. It's very nice. We've got nice little bombs going on. Green eyes. His arms will rotate, but man, are exceptionally stiff, and that's all articulation you're going to get. I suppose you could count that as knee articulation. And he's got some nice guns. He's got a nice little pistol, which is pretty cool, with a nice scope on it. Very nice. And then you've got a big fuck-off cannon as well. Now, in the G1 cartoon and the G1 comics and everything G1 except the toy, this is an arm cannon like Megatron's. Now, you'd have thought they'd have put just a peg hole there so that peg hole could fit, but no. He holds it like that, and he's got a big fuck-off blaster. And he's got a little pistol as well. So, yeah, he's not one to be messed with, is he? He might be the smallest of the bunch, but he's got the biggest fucking gun, you know. So, and that is Rollbar, and we'll move him over there. Next, we're going to take a look at Armorhide, who I thought transformed into a Abrams tank, but he doesn't. He transforms into a Kampfpanzer Leopard 1A3 main battle tank. So there we are. Yeah, so there we are. Got some nice camouflage going on this guy. You got I don't know what kind of camo it is, but it's blue and you got camo marks on it. You got a nice Decepticon badge on the front there. And you've got the extra turrets, and you've got his gun. Now, this is remoulded from the original G1. The original G1, I don't know if this is for the G2, because I don't have the G2 one, has a hole there where the original G1 doesn't. The reissues of this set do, but not the original G1. So you can actually store his gun, which makes it, makes it look cool, I think. And his, main battle tank. And he's got wheels. He does roll. We didn't check on roll bar there, but he does roll too. You can move the turret as well. It will move 360 degrees, but it's hindered by this. Now, this is exceptionally stiff to transform. So we'll just take the big fuck-off cannon off the back. Because this is more of a gunmetal grey colour, whereas the original G1 is a bit more green. So I'll just move that. Now mine, this is really stiff to transform. So you just raise that as high as it'll go. And then you just kind of Jesus, this is really stiff. There we are. There we are. That is really tight on there. And then you pull this slightly up and then round. Fucking hell, that's tough. And then you pull his arms down. And he does have moulded hands in there, but that's, if it'll focus in, you could just make him out just there. Yeah, this has been like this since I got it out of the package back in 2001. Now you've got nowhere to store this big cannon in robot mode, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. You can push that back down, and you can give him his cool blaster. We didn't have a closer look at that. That's a cool blaster. And there he is in robot mode. In terms of articulation, he can move his arms, but he can't reach past his chest, bless him. And he can move his legs, I guess you can call that. Now, this guy's pretty cool. I don't mind this guy. I like the blue. His head's pretty cool. And he's the only one with a visible Decepticon symbol, in a correct place. Whereas, Swindle, Rollbar here has got it on his foot. But then again, so did the original one. So he's pretty cool. I do like Armorhide. I like the colour scheme on him. So yeah, there we go. He's pretty cool. So, moving over there. Then we're going to take a look at Vortex. No, not Vortex. Rotor. And he transforms into a Kaman SK2 Sea Sprite. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I lost my rotor blades long time ago, and I found an extra pair of Vortex's ones. So he's got Vortex's ones. And this one is a little bent, but it's been like that since I've got it. A bit of hot water and a hairdryer should make that steady again, but I've not had the time. And and the propellers do go around, one on the tail as well. You got some nice blasters and that added to it, and you can roll as well if you so choose. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, you'll notice there's a bit of blue tack in there because for some reason he didn't want to hold that gun in. It just sort of frictions in there, and it didn't want to do it. Even when I got it out of the package, it didn't want to do it. So, you know, that's why there's a little bit of blue tack there. Just keeps it in there. It's nice solid with that, but yeah, so a nice helicopter. We'll just take a look. We've got some nice windows in there. Bit of dust. You got some nice. This orange and red doesn't work for me, but you know, this sort of dark blue, kind of almost. It's like a grey blue almost. It's quite nice. Then you can move these up and down as well. These extra blasters. So to transform him, yeah. So transform him. You just disconnect these. You can leave them attached, but it's easy to just take them off. And you can pull out his gun. Yep. Well, let's have a closer look at his gun. It's pretty nice. Just does what it says on the tin, really. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a bit of blue tack on there. Like I say, it just keeps it in there. So there we go. So to transform him, we get this and we rotate it to there. Pull them down. Rotate his what will become his feet round like that. Just pull them down. There we are. They don't separate, unfortunately. Then we get, same as Movar, you pull them up like that, and then you rotate these down like that, and rotate them around. And then you get his tail fin there, and you rotate it back, thus. And he's got big moulded hands with a screw in, you know. Rotate this one around as well, the same way. He's got ball joints too. And you can rotate that one up as well. Nice Tampa Decepticon symbols on his arm, only one. Now, this peg connects to this part when you transform it into vehicle mode. But you've got a part on there, and he can also use his gun with that as well. Like so. Like that. So he can hold his gun. In terms of articulation, his shoulders on ball joints, so they can go 360 degrees, they can go up and down, and that's about your lot. Yeah, that's all you're going to get out of him. Oh, you need to slide that back as well. There you go. Doesn't make him top heavy now. I mean, you can give him his guns as well. I mean, you've got some nice, like, sort of heavy machine guns going on. And you can put them back on his arms and just tilt them up thusly. You know, which gives him a don't fuck with me kind of look to him, you know what I mean? Which is kind of cool. But that's what you want in a Decepticon, isn't it? You know, you want a don't fuck with me kind of attitude. But yeah, there he is. There's, I keep forgetting the names, Rotor. I'll put him over there. And then we'll come on to the leader of the bunch. This is Mega Octane. Of course, you know, that should be like that. I think it should be like that. No, that's right, it should be like that. Yeah, this is Mega Octane. Recolor of Onslaught, really. And he rolls very nicely. You've got all this stuff going on here. Now, the original version of this guy, Octane, Onslaught even. Well, firstly, we'll have a look at his gun. The original Onslaught gun is a little longer, and it doesn't have a hole in it either. It doesn't have one of these holes. Same for this as well. The original version of this doesn't have a hole in it, so basically you'd put that off to the side and lose it. You know, there you go. So you can do that. So you can shoot flying Autobots, you know, all day. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. This is not a real truck. Like I said, I tried to find the most official versions of each, and it's just a anti-aircraft truck, basically. A nice big anti-aircraft cannon going on there. So, to transform him, we had a closer look yet. He's got some nice camo going on there, really nice. Except you've got big orange parts. Camo's not really going to help you out, is it? They're a bit plain. I could have put some camo on there. The front's pretty cool. I like the fact that those are his fists, but they do act like the engine grill, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so pretty cool. We've got a nice big Tampa Decepticon symbol on there. But he's really, actually really cool. This in the original was Dark Smell. So, to transform him, you just pull that apart, rotate these up like that, and we stand him up, and then we're going to need a camera adjustment. My trusty box. There we are. There we are, see what we're doing, that's it. There we are, into frame, there we are. Then we just pull them up as far as they'll go, separate them, just move them out a little bit to give him a bit of stability. There we are, to make him look a bit more dangerous. Get these, split that down. Don't do that. Rotate these down. And then inside his arms, you've got this little slider, which slides out his little fists. Go on, stay out, that's it. Same again for this side, you pull them out like so. Rotate that down. And there he is in his robot mode. It's very fucking cool, robot mode. And you get a chest piece as well. So you plug that in like that and stop. There we are. And there we are, there we go. And then you just slide the gun down a little bit as well. And there is Mega Octane in his robot mode if he wants to stay up. And you give him his blaster. And he looks badass. Just wish he had a Decepticon symbol. I might stick one on there. I've got a couple of spare here and there. Or I might put one on his shoulder. But he just looks really cool. I've always liked Onslaught anyway. I think he's one of the best, leader guys there is. So in terms of articulation then, he can rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. He can rotate his head. He's one of the very few G1 figures that has got a rotating head. And his legs move in and out, but that's more for transformation. So he's not too bad, Like I say, his arms rotate 360 degrees in and out at the shoulder. He can do that. So he's pretty cool. And his legs will not stay clicked out. So there we are. There's the rest of the bunch. Let's bring these guys back in. A nice team of combiners. But I've always liked the Combaticons anyway. I think they're one of the best combining teams. Now, if they bring out a Legacy Bruticus, they could easily recolour it into this guy. Because the Combaticons have been recoloured more times, re-released more times than anyone else. Because obviously you get the Combaticons, then you had G2 Combaticons, then you had these guys. There's several different colour versions of these guys as well. If you check tfu.info, it'll show you on there. I'll put a link in the description. And then they did, there's Battle Gear as well. Then there's another version where they're all camoed in different colours. Or it's the same colour they're all camoed in. I'd love to get that set, but yeah, there we are. So there's various different versions of the Combaticons out there. So there we go. So, we ain't done yet. We're going to take them to Ruination mode. So, to transform into Ruination mode, you just disconnect all the weapons. Now, these can become legs or arms. I usually like to give Rotor here, make him an arm, just like Bruticus, basically. So you just rotate that back, basically transform him almost back to helicopter mode, like so. And you rotate that back up like that, and then should all align up. And then you rotate that back down that way, and we're pretty much done. Now we just need a fist, which is here. Which fist? Wrong fist. There we are. Just exactly the same as Bruticus, just more of a gunmetal grey rather than a sort of greeny grey. So, and we need to flip that up as well. And then we give him his fist, and then there's one of his arms. Now, we take Movar. I keep forgetting the names. So basically, disconnect all the weapons. You can leave these on in robot mode, but I'm just going to take them off just for now. And then you, again, basically transform him back to shuttle mode almost. And then that's it. And you just pull out the, oh, it's on this side, pull out the connector port, and then we give him the other fist. They just fit in the hole there, which is pretty nice. Then we take roll bar. Again, just remove the guns, pull his arms in like that, and then push him down. So he's that maneuver, and he is the left leg, right leg. So you get ports in there, and then you just fit him on. You know how these things work. Come on now. Is that the right? Yes. There we are. And he just stands on there. Very nice. And then we get armorad. Same thing. Just transform him that way. Rotate these back into, move that out like that. Move them back into vehicle mode, almost. Push that back down. Push that back down, that's it. Get the last foot peg. This will become the left foot peg. Now, the instructions say to have him like that, so the leg goes on there, and this at the back. I prefer it like that, just gives it a better look, I think. Like that, so. And then we come on to Mega Octane. And here he is. Now, I did forget to show his third mode, so we'll do that first. So we'll just transform him back to vehicle mode very quickly. And if I can remember how to do it. So basically, you just... you need to take this off as well. I think it's like that. Yeah, this is how you do it. You transform him like this. So you just basically almost back into Bruticus mode, to be fair. Ruination mode. Rotate these down. Like that, and then you get a ramp. Now, for years, when I was a kid, I never understood why you got a ramp with him, but he's just supposed to work with Metroplex. So you just connect it all like that, and you got a little port there and a little tab there, and that just tabs in there, and it come tab there, and it becomes a base mode. Yeah. Like I say, it's supposed to connect to Metroplex, and it's sort of like an extra ramp up. I've just transformed it back to vehicle mode, haven't I? We'll use this guy just for now. And the idea is that he got a small car and stuff, and you drive him up there, and he can, be a repair bay or whatever. Yours, or an anti-aircraft cannon, Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, we'll just get rid of that just for now. There we are. And there we are, pretty much into torso mode, really. Although you're supposed to move these back like that, even though you can't see what I'm just fucking done. There we are. Yeah, so you're supposed to move these back like that. So, let's get him all armoured up, shall we? So, we get that, and we connect him thus, and thus, except I move that down, boom, boom, boom. Then we get the arms, which is, I've put them on the wrong hands. I don't know how I've done that. Yes. I've all done it wrong. There we are. So we'll put him on like that. And like that. And we need my box again, my trusty camera assisted box. There we go. Then we grab the chest plate, which is quite nice. And then it's easy if it's got like it's got a little lip there, and you just hook it onto the bottom, and then it just fits into the chest hole there. Boom. And then we get his head, and then Ruination awakens. And then there is Ruination in his super robot mode. Nearly fell down. Come on, stand up. There we are. And there he is in his super robot mode. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, I've missed something. You need to put these back on. You put them back on like that. Like so. Now you can attach the this as well, so you can have almost every part back on him, which gives him an extra bit of stability, I guess. Or makes it more back heavy anyway. Alright, so there's that. And then what we do is, well, first look at the articulation. He can rotate his arms 360 degrees because of the combining ports. So they will rotate like that. His head will rotate 360 degrees, the Exorcist twist. And that's it, unfortunately. Nothing else at the knees. Except he doesn't want to stand up. Why won't he stand up? There we are. So yeah, so there he is in his big robot mode. Go on, get on there. Unfortunately, these days, the original G1 Bruticus mould has suffered mould degradation, and you can almost feel it in this one as well, which is a bit of a shame. So, you get this gun, and you can start adding guns to it, yes. And you can get this gun and add guns. So what we're going to do is so basically we start with this one, and then we can add this gun on this side, and this gun, like so, and then we can add this gun under here. Actually, I think that needs to be on the other side. Yes, it does. Come on. Show me up now. It's supposed to fit on there. Hang on. Ah, that's why I did it wrong. So you get that gun going on there. You can also attach this gun as well. Where is it? On top of here. Nice. So you attach that gun on top of there, so you get this big fuck off gun. And then you can give him, kind of looks like Mo Sislak's gun in that episode of The Simpsons when he says, but there's just a few modifications, you can make one gun into 5 guns. Oh, don't want to go on. What's going on? I don't know, come on. Why won't you hold it? There we are. Come on, you bastard. Don't show me up on the camera. Because that's what every reviewer has in common. You know, as soon as you start filming, everything goes wrong. You know, there we are. So you can give him that gun. And then you come to this one. And then you can add his gun on there like that. And you give him that gun. And you can hold that one as well when he wants to hold it. Come on, Ruination, play the game, son. Play the game. Oh, come on. You show me up now. Right. There we go. Let me plug that back in there. There we go. So you can hold that gun. And then you can give, what's he called? Rotor these guns. And then you can give Movar these guns again. And he's pretty much holding all his components except for the chest plates. The only bit that doesn't fit on, or at least I've not found a piece to put it. But yeah, it's the only bit that doesn't fit on. But other than that, he's fucking armed to the teeth, isn't he? Again, the kind of guy you don't want to be messing with. So there he is. So, that's me. That's Ruination. If you like what I do, why not like, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell to tell me when I've got new videos out. And if you're in a position to help out, why not consider donating to my Patreon, which is just up there. And check out my other Transformers reviews, which will be down here. And a big shout out to all my new subscribers Thank you for subscribing. As of the time of recording, I'm up to 780 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you so much. And a big shout out to all my current patrons who been supporting me for quite some time. Again, your support is much appreciated. Thank you so much. And I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.